Two major things you are going to focus on as a student wanting to start a relationship. Hi, my name is Linda Onemefro, and I welcome you to another episode of the Networking Series. I know you are super excited, and I know you had an incredible Monday. If it is your first time coming to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And if it's your first time on Facebook, go ahead and click on that follow button because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And I'm going to share with you in this series. Now, the networking series, it's all about you learning how best to relate with people the right way. And of course, how you can be able to build a structure around these people so you can be able to accomplish more in less time. And if you know someone who needs to be here, a student that might be struggling between maybe a lady is coming around and you want to start a relationship, probably a love relationship, basically a love relationship, or another dimension of relationship is who you are going to invite to this session. Now, tag them in the comment section or copy the link and share because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. Now, the inspiration behind this series today is that a few days ago, I had a meeting, a speaking engagement rather, with students, particularly undergraduates who are seeking for academic excellence. And as a first class graduate, I was privileged to speak on that event using my practical experience. And then there are a lot of them, right, that reached out to me personally after the session to tell me how that particular session blessed their lives. And they were coming with a lot of questions. So we want to address that particular question today. Now, this particular guy is a 19-year-old guy in 100 level studying mass communication but have the intention to be able to switch to law, right? And then he said that there is this particular girl that is always at her beck and call and everything. And because he did well, he got a CGPA of 4.2, right? So he wants to help this particular girl to be able to do better because using his own pattern based on the results of what he shared, actually, he said that the lady was able to improve. So right now, he wants to get my advice on starting a love relationship with this particular lady beyond just helping her academically. Now, if you are this kind of person who are in this right state, I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to share, right? Um, Based on that conversation, right? I went ahead when he shared this to ask him, as a 19-year-old person right now, when do you intend to get married? And he said that he intends to get married when he turns 28 by God's grace. Right. Now, see the margin. 9 full years. You want to date a lady for 9 years, right? Before you can actually make your marriage decision. So the most important thing and two most important relationship you need to be able to start is actually first your relationship with God. Now, why do you need your relationship with God? So that you can find your purpose and make meaning out of your life. At the age of 19, when you are starting out life, is the age you should focus on your purpose, because when it is time for partnership, right, it was God's intention when Adam was doing his work from the beginning in your Bible for him to decide. It was God's decision to make Adam a helper. That was how Eve came when he made Adam to sleep so that he can have a support system. This is an ancient pattern and it's not something you have to neglect. Understanding times and season is in your life is very key. You don't want when you now turn that 28, you now begin to ask a woman out. And when the woman asks you, okay, where are we going to? You tell the woman, let's just be friends. Let's just be going. That means that you lack a sense of purpose and direction, right? And so there is no purposeful woman or any visionary woman or that kind of woman that you think that has virtue and a lot of values that you want, that is going to accept that kind of leadership. So what you need to understand is this: at a time and your season and and as of this level, What you have to focus on majorly in your life is building your leadership capacity. And that is why he was able to help that lady. But the call is not for you to transform it into a intimate love relationship without you having marriage in mind anytime soon. It is something that is very critical that you have to pay attention to. Because of this thing, especially in this part of the world, men always make women look desperate when they are asked, when do you intend to get married? Because it will look like, this lady is too fast. She's not too fast. She just wants to see the pace and where she can be able to help to follow. So most of the times when you are as a student, when you are in school, I know your parents ask you to read. Now, why they're asking you to read is because your life as a student is 50% school and 50% outside of school, because you are preparing for life ahead. That's why they ask you to read your books. And that is why it is in that seeking of knowledge that you begin to find purpose, right? Now, the first knowledge you have to seek, as I was talking about your relationship with God, is because God is the manufacturer of you coming into this world. And if you want to be able to find out his intent for your existence, you need to build him, able to access. That is how you find purpose. So you don't need a relationship with any girl, any woman, any lady as a student. You need a strong relationship with God so you can see. That's how you find your vision, so that you can make meaning. That's how you find your purpose, because it is purpose that now streamline your association. That is why even in the Bible, God will say, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing is going to align onto it. The intention here is to first of all seek him. So when you are 19 years old and you're just starting out life, focus on your vision and purpose. A purposeful woman will want to follow a man with leadership capacity and is willing to follow. So you want to be able to set that pace, and that's what you should focus on. Help people as much as possible, but with no strings attached, so that you can build discipline, you can build focus, you can build consistency as a factor and as an attribute to be able to lead people on a larger scale. It's something that is very, very important. So first, your relationship with God is very, very key. Now, your relationship with God is going to reveal to you your purpose and everything. Now, another relationship you need to have at that stage of your life is your relationship with your purpose. Now, your relationship with God made you to find your purpose. It is in your staying power in that purpose that actually helps you to be in service. And it is on the journey of that service that God will inspire you to get a woman as a helper, as an augmentation. A woman doesn't come to complete you. So it is not the time for you to start a relationship with a girl. It is time to build your relationship with God and marry your purpose, because it is purpose that it is in the service of your purpose that you'll find your life partner. So if you don't have any intention to get married, don't get into a relationship. I'm saying this based on practical experience. And that is why I and my fiance wrote a book, Page by Page to Forever. In that book, there are a lot of misconceptions that I have about all of this thing that was dealt with based on my journey. And he too has his own advice, and a lot of things are right invested in that book. You should get it, right? That book is going to help you and open you up to all you need to know about when you should actually start a relationship. And if you're struggling to make a decision, maybe because of economic crisis, maybe because of a lot of things that are stopping you, you need to be able to get that book. Check the comment section to see the link to join the wait list. It just goes for 3,000 naira before launch, right? You need to be able to get this book so that you save yourself a lot of stress. You need sanity more than ever. You need focus and consistency, because success is seductive. You want to be in a place where you find fulfillment. You want to be in a place where you are going to be excited of who you are. You want to be in a place where you have a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, a sense of vision, as a man to lead a woman, as a woman to know how best to follow. It's very, very key. So it's something that you want to build, and we are using practical experience. See, whatever what we shared in that book is not on social media. You will not find it anywhere. You will not find it anywhere on social media. That's why you should check the comment section for the wait list, so that you can be able to join, get that book. And there are a lot of bonuses attached to this thing. You are going to be able to get you're going to be able to get the resources that we consume, because love is not going to sustain that relationship. There are things that you need to actually pay attention to. We're going to take you through our own journey. If you are thinking of intertribal, maybe you're at the point where you want to make that decision, you have gotten of that age, but you still lack a sense of vision and purpose. Forget about a woman. Go and build first. They will engage later. But if you are ready to make that decision, of course, this is what you want to do right now, so that you can be able to know how these things work. Because the more attention you pay, is the less mistake that you make. So this day you have to make a decision that it is not time for you to get into a relationship with any lady. It is actually time for you to build your leadership capacity and marry your purpose and your vision, so that when the time comes, you are more equipped to be able to lead a woman. And that is how we make our homes, and that is why we make our society a better place for us. Don't forget, we are building confident global champions, and a lot of news have come. I am so thankful to God for what He has been doing in Confident Global Champions so far. We've been able to organize a hangout with Ebonyi State University, and we're able to invade there. Whole information is coming on your way soon. Look out for us. And if you want to become a confident global champion, of course, click the link around this video, click the link in the description of my channel, or if you're watching on Facebook, click the link on my bio. And of course, we are going to have the conversation that helps you know how best to become a confident global champion. All right. So that is what I have for you today, and I hope you got a lot of value. Let me know what you got from the comment section, and we are going to take it from there on how you can actually become the best version of yourself. Right. We are in a journey, because we are helping. We want to help intentional youngsters in the coming year to build strong self-esteem and strategic networks, to be able to accomplish more in less time. If that is you, it is time for you to actually build up today, and it is time to make your relationship right. Understanding times and season is very key in relationship, and understanding the power of purpose to the right association you seek is also very important. And there is a way to this thing. We've been able to help over 2,000 persons get impacted from our platform, and the testimonies are life transforming. You want to get into that space, type CGC in the comment section, and we are going to reach out to you. I still remain your friend and your go to get networking strategist, Linda on MFR. Until I come your way again in the next series. Bye for now.